Okay. Let's see. We just took out a brother and brother basically betrayal incident. Let's see where manageable we can go for our next gig of like geek work. Yeah, sure. We'll go up and like rack up, not rack up, but like mop up a bunch of whores, basically, because that's what the dolls are in Night City after all. It's just a bunch of whores, clothed up in various different ways. Okay, now where? We have to go up here. Wait, what the Bro, talking about popping for no reason at all, but we are kind of popping. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, yeah, it's right over there. Geek. Occupational hazard. It's gonna be fun to mop up a bunch of whores. We haven't done that in a long time. Some whore business. Murdering business, I mean. Wonder what these are. What the fuck? Wonder what these are. Wonder what these are up to this time. Like, some of the box in this game just makes me chuckle, man. In terms of like that comedy gold. I'm starting to come actually across, it feels like recently, a bigger severity of them. Like they seem to be popping up more often. Some of them I don't like, but most of them haven't been too like takes too much away from my enjoyment of the game. Like kind of like way. Yeah, let's see how much horse needs to be mopped up, basically. It's basically anime horror, because that's literally what the signs are like. They're very anime-alike, over-sexualized anime-alike. You okay down there? Just checking if that's a silence that does.
Who are you? Not a doc by chance, are you?
Regina sent me.
Of course. Always has her finger on the pulse.
Hal Cantos, where is he?
Not sure, but probably downstairs somewhere. Told him to hide.
The hell happened here?
Hal was supposed to crack a BD for us? And he did. At least he said so. But it all went sideways. And Annie dove into it. Never heard her scream like that before. She snapped. Well, you can guess the rest.
That's cyber psycho. Gotta do something.
Yes! Kill her. If you know how, just link into her through a local net. Fry some of her chrome. Bex, you can slot into her. She's close. Got hit first.
cyber psycho.
Cantos. I really don't have an idea what transpired that. What do you call it again? Mocks, just mocks. Oh yeah, it's because they're all mocks, so most of them is gonna be like they're having the same name, obviously. I'll just call you whore then, like whore number XXX of whores. Whore number XXX of whores. Like I have no idea what she just basically said transpired before. Like I tried and listen, but I couldn't make sense of it. All I just know is we have to mop up a bunch of whores. For some reason they could hear me when I broke in, which makes no sense at all, but some things is just never meant to make sense in video games when they have bad, like, encoding. Oh, okay. I thought... Yeah, can you please be dead? Like, I shot you in the face. If you get shot in the face, you're literally dead. You're not gonna, like, roll around, be unconscious. What the fuck, man? That's not like how it works with like being shot in the face. You're dead, like just black dead. So please stay dead next time I shoot you in the face. Dumb bitch. That's a very upgraded one of the icon one. Yeah, heavily upgraded. Heavily upgraded. Unfortunately, I can't put a silence on that, so I'll have to go back to the weapon I had before. Which I think was... the DR Nova? Or Doom Doom? No, it was the Doom Doom. But so far that was that was just one boss. I thought it would be many from the instructions of the gig. Technopolium Merlab Improviser. Already have that, I'm pretty sure. And I'll just upgrade that. Don't really need a new one of that unless it's like massive upgrade. I don't feel that was a massive upgrade even if the game says it is. What? What you talking about, man? I just walked through like just walk through down these like water portals. Was it water portal? Let me check again. Okay, well, they're water portals that then leaky portals, I guess. Some leaky portals with some obviously water or something. And now I'm encumbered. What? I was able to walk fine before that, like... excuse me? I mean, really, excuse me, dude. This makes no sense. What? Yeah, I have it right there. I don't use half of these, honestly. I'm just gonna disassemble them. Alright, so just this one. Still over encumbered. What the fuck? Yeah, way over encumbered. Okay. I got a bunch of shoes I probably should get rid of. Oh, 1.6. Ah, it's because of the shotgun. It's carrying too much. Well, why would I use that anyway? The crusher is way better. Watching it just like on, it doesn't have a silencer, but yeah. That looks a little bit better. Oh, I leveled up. We should put some in engineering. We're rich again, man. Okay. I need to find this Hellcantos. It's somewhere in the building. I think I'm gonna start not picking up grey items anymore, however, because they don't seem to be much use, and upgrading them, they're still worthless. Oh, there she is! Huh? Is she sleeping? Can't really tell for sure. I'm trying to check if I see any sort of like motion. Yeah, I think I saw a little bit. She's sleeping. Like, she's basically in like a cryo mode. And I have to get her out of the cryo mode by activating her again. Oh man, this always goes bad whenever I do this. Okay, maybe this isn't Hellcounters at Dawn. I kind of want to try and get better at this. The hacking thing. Oh, what the? More hacking stuff. Maybe she's down here. This little cattle canters. No, she's in here. Of course. Where would you hide a bunch of bitches or like one, you know, bitch or itself? Basically in a container, like in one of the Saints Row missions. Is it just me, or are some of the gigs very inspired by the Saints Row games or GTA games? Even when the developers said that they didn't want this game to be basically a copy and paste from GTA. Well, I'm kind of wondering, how do you then have many like gigs, you know, side jobs, sub-type jobs itself, have basically the same sort of exact same gameplay things that you do in GTA or Saints Row games? Huh? Am I wrong in having this like thinking or what? I just feel that's like, that's just ironic.
Not just yet. Wanted to check first to see
You
if...
out of your mind? What first? Don't come back till she's handled.
Sure did. You can come out now.
Finally. Man, I thought suffocating there.
You know when you open your eyes?
Oh, I thought you would be a girl, not a dude. I mean, hell do, however, honestly sound like a guy name, not a woman name, but yeah.
In the morning and think this is gonna be a shitty day, that nothing will go the way it should. Well, this was one of those days. Wished I just stayed in bed.
The other girl, the one upstairs. She's alive, but she's in a bad way. Bleeding. Think you can put her back together?
I can't, but Regina will send someone around. It'll all be okay.
Why'd that girl blow a fuse?
Why do people get cyberpsychosis? Who the fuck knows? And nobody's too keen on finding out.
Well, that's my job done then. Till next time.
Next time? I fucking hope not.
Compared to the gig I did in the Badlands, this was like nothing. It wasn't even like I thought it would be from the instructions. Like, by mopping up, of course, I means killing a bunch of, you know, morgs. I thought I had to kill a bunch of morgs. All I had to do was basically like just kill a morg boss bitch. That was it. That was literally it. and then rescuing this guy. Maybe I expected too much from those instructions, I suppose. Oh well. What do Regina has to say now?
Nicely done. Hal's very happy. Talks about you non-stop. Only good things, of course. And remember, V, word gets around. Closing the gig.
Oh, $480 for that, I think, is it. When I mentioned not to pick up junk items, I forgot. Money is an exception, i.e. euro dollars, which is the money in the game, like currency. So that's an exception, of course. Alright, there was another gig before. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, let's try this one. That would require our hitting because this is like an optional one which doesn't show the actual destination for it. I assume it's probably meant to be for other like gigs of Regina's that will eventually come up. The more like I do gigs for her itself, and then if those one of those gigs requires killing a cyber psycho, that will count towards that objective, like additional gig side objective. Okay, never mind then. Go for that one. Talking about a revolution. We'll do some of the beat on the bread, to be honest then. I am, for most of them pretty much now, appropriate enough level to handle them. It's just a bunch of fist fighting. So we'll start with Glenn. Beat some dude in Glen. The closest fast travel is there. Metro. Let's go to that thing first. Save those guys. Oh. Can sell stuff here. Might as well do that, to be honest. Okay. lot of stuff here we can sell to an... Oh, I forgot what ATM stands for. It's still, but yeah. I'll Google that quick. Automated teller machine, of course. Automated teller machine. A lot of stuff I can sell at an automated teller machine. Never liked that hat, was never a fan of it, never liked this hat either. So much clothing stuff, man. It's about time I actually clean up a lot of my clothing inventory or clothing. Yeah, I didn't like that one correctly. Oh yeah, I'll open up. Yeah, that got me over, let's see, 60 this inventory like used up space down.
What's that?
My bad, man. Sorry for walking into you.
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported on Skyline South. Group of the Valentinos led by Zoe Alonzo at large. Her record includes armed robbery, extortion, kidnapping, and first-degree murder. Night City authorities offering a reward for neutralizing Alonzo's criminal network.
That's probably that one. I mean, it's nearby, so I might as well do that before I do the gig. Yeah, that's obviously right in here. These dudes are... Yep, this is gonna be... Enough for stealth. Some more stealth fun. Let me see if I can find a place.
Judy, so, got a plan?
Oh, about time! We don't have to do this gig then after all. Judy has finally come up with the plan. That's why she's contacting me, i.e. we can do the side mission after. Continued side missions of side mission.
Damn right I do. Come over to mine tonight. Gonna lay the groundwork with Tom and Roxy. They're with us. Michael will be here too.
How'd you manage that?
Got something really big. Tell you everything tonight. Last thing, what do you like on your pizza?
Tofu, tuna, and pineapple flavor.
Now there's two things that don't belong in the same sentence, let alone on the same pizza. You're kidding, right?
If we're talking pizza, then I am dead fucking serious.
So, I'll see you come evening.
Gonna tell me this big secret of yours?
Figured out how to tweak behavioral chips. Turn dolls into fighters.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
We'll go over the specifics tonight. You're coming, right?
Of course I'll be there.
Okay, let's change things up after we've done this police thing. Yeah, talking about a revolution. We'll do that in a bit. So, which was the one? Beat on the bread, the Glen. That will be put on standby instead, because of this. So I basically have finally done enough things. She finally wanted to contact me because she has the plan down now. About time, Beauty. You take... Sometimes you take longer than Yorinobu. Well, not Yorinobu. Takamura there. Takamura there. I'll shoot him in the neck. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey! This stuff got my senses boosted! Hear that, puto?
Wait, what? Oh.
Órale! Fuck yeah!
Can I go in here? No, I can't.
Ven aquí, carajo!
You're gonna let Mike
Fuck you, sniper bitch. You think you can be better than me? Get the fuck out of here. I have no idea what you're saying, lady. I don't understand that language.
Ya se te quitó lo bravo, ¿verdad, culero?
We are cleared. Fuck you, bitch. Stay dead. Okay, I'm disassembling my current shotgun for that one. Why the hell did I equip that, by the way? I don't want that. I see. There we go. Okay. I need 2 more devils to use it, damn it. Yeah, that was basically it. I've cleared the area. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's to craft it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Rogelio got a problem. One of your crew killed a cop on our turf. Jose Lewis. NCPD got pissed. Gonna raid us for sure. Make sure all the security footage disappears. Make sure any witnesses know what happens to snitches. And tell Jose he's a fucking gonk, and if he pulls a dumbass stunt like that again, I'll deal with him myself. So Alonso. No. These people I just brought to justice is a gonk. Not him, but they. 2 more levels to use that as well. I'll pick it up, but I won't be able to use it at the moment. Sniper rifle ammo is definitely useful, however.
Been alright.
Of all people to contact me, I never thought I would be contacted by him again. I am very excited for what Ward has to say, especially after like that crime investigation I did with him. That was still something I wish I could redo again with him, like on the same playthrough. Not counting future playthroughs, but yeah.
I was thinking, could drop by for dinner maybe. Joss has worked up a hankering to cook for the family.
Oh, haven't forgotten I exist after all.
I had to sort some things out. Help my sis. Randy's still in the hospital. Someone has to keep an eye on the kids when Joss visits him.
Relax. Don't need to explain.
Right. So, you gonna stop by?
Appreciate the invite, River, but gonna have to pass. Another time, maybe.
Shame. Joss and me, we cook up a mean stew, you know? Me especially.
Don't doubt that at all. It's just, now's not a great time. Sorry.
Ah, it's alright. But I won't take no for an answer next time.
See you around, River.
You can still do the job. It's just the way that we respond. I am gonna do the Judy one first. That's why I said no. Rifle ammo. Okay. There are some exceptions to junk. Like ammo is what I will pick up, because that doesn't go in your inventory. But anything besides ammo, as well as Eurodollars, unless it's really useful and doesn't take too much inventory space, I'll pick it up. I'll define what I said. There will be some junk things we'll still pick up, but it won't be everything every time. But eating down with a rimmer after that awesome like heroic investigation, how it went. Fuck yeah, I'll be down for that after duties, the helping duty. That sounds like a plan to me. Trying to see if there's a food container nearby. Yep, right here. Well, not a container, but like dumped one. All right. Let's see, where's the nearest Valentino Valley or Metro Glen South? Valentino Valley is the nearest one, so we have to go back. Yeah, right there. Can't wait to finally see what Judy's plans with her friends being here now, which I've never met and I'm gonna meet the first time, will be.
Hey V, come on in. Pizza's getting cold.
Fish and pineapple on pizza. I would never choose that myself, but I do like variety, so yeah.
The kitchen.
You made it. Good. Grab a seat. This is Roxanne. She's worked at Clouds longer than any of us.
Hello.
Let me read some stuff up first. Okay, no, I already read that one. I think I haven't read this one. Preface. Do you want to be you? Seriously, take a moment to let that question sink in. Do you feel at home in your skin? Do you like your job, your friends, your family? When you look in the mirror, do you say to yourself, I'm the luckiest person alive? Then hop in the leather upholstered backseat of your chauffeured Rayfield. If you answered yes to any of those questions, put down this book and stop wasting your valuable time. If you answered no to the above, I understand just how you feel. It used to be said at the turn of the century that the world belongs to the 1%. Today, 1,000 of a percent is closer to the truth, and your chances of joining this group are even less than that. In this reality, I mean, where you are you, in a brain dance, you can be anyone. A broker who manages a portfolio worth trillions. An elite soldier who blasts his enemies out of existence with a tech shotgun. Gee, I kinda haven't been that already. Enough times, duh. A Suvi rocker boy from whom the whole world lost after. Not like I haven't been that either. A couple of times, or well, many times actually. Now, I ask you again. Of the millions upon millions of people in this world, do you want to be you? The answer for me was always no. And so my story begins. Sergio Morales. Wait, is this Morales I have in my contacts? No, doesn't seem to be. The Green Death. A withered man peered into the eyes of the young Norman as if trying to divine his thoughts. Don't misunderstand, he said. I don't mind unexpected guests, but you must recognize, when a man lives alone in the middle of the desert, he has a right to ask uncomfortable questions. The boy wouldn't make eye contact. Instead, glancing nervously through the window, as if expecting to shot an armada of battle drones coursing straight for him across the night sky. I'm running away, he muttered after a moment of hesitation. From Green Phantom, he's been following me since Yellow Creek. The old man didn't move a muscle save for a twitch at the corner of his mouth, revealing he knew more than he cared to admit. You have nothing to fear, he said softly. The Green Phantom only comes for the worst criminals. If you hold regret in your heart, he'll forgive you. He'll offer a second chance. For a second I thought the Green Phantom is like a reference to the Green Lantern. Like a fictional superhero made by Stan Lee, if I recall correctly. Interesting dialect there. The boy's anxious demeanor suddenly turned to a rebellious grin. I regret nothing. And you, old man, you don't have the faintest clue what you're prattling on about. You're wrong. I've also met the Phantom once before. The tenderfoot nomad's eyes widened in surprise for a brief moment. It seemed as if there was a question at the tip of his lips, but he refused to ask it. It's late. the old timer said. You should sleep. You're exhausted and need to gather your strength before you continue running. If that's what you choose to do, my home is open to you for the night. The boy uttered no thanks, without a word. He stood and entered the small, dark bedroom where his host had prepared a bed to find his way. He switched on his infrared, then immediately froze in place. There was a body lying in the bed. He edged closer until he could discern its shapes. A pool of cooling blood, withered hands contorted into unnatural angles. The vacant, dead eyes of the old man he had only just been talking to in the other room. Suddenly, the walls began to emanate an otherworldly olive glow. The boy could sense a figure enter the bedroom and stand behind him. If you regret nothing, hissed a cold, emotionless voice, then why do you flee? Then black. The world of the nomad plunged into darkness. Pretty conspiracy, dark kind of stuff there. Let's see.
Yeah, respect. The feat in itself from what I've seen of the place.
Just been lucky, I guess.
Just eat the free pizza and then we're out of here, okay?
Come here 'cause you want payback for what happened to her?
That's for sure. But I just want to have a normal job, too. No fears, no tears, you know?
How are you?
Okay, I guess, but, you know, sad as hell.
You'll never get rid of the stench of the corpse. You drop a lot of them, don't you? What's your secret?
Suddenly comes naturally to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, odd, given how much work I gotta put.
How the fuck did you suddenly have a change of mind, Michael, and then decided to interrupt the conversation out of nowhere? Like, not even just, hi, don't mind me. This bitch is literally the definition of like some silent nobody that just decides to go into your room even when the door's locked. They just go in. Like they for some reason can like be a thief. She's like a thief and a really not guestful kind of person. Like a really strange kind of girl. Boss. Like bitchy boss. She's very... She's just very like obnoxious strange to me. In like a weird not generous kind of like way to be able to hold like a certain self-esteem of good respect towards themselves as well as others. I don't like this Michael. I think she's being very prude. I forgot the definition of prude, but I just think like she's very careless. Like she's cold so far in terms of like what she does. when she's trying to have a change of mind and then goes to contact V and like I said, all the said.
Into it. By the way, Boris didn't show up for work today. Or yesterday.
No shit, I wonder why.
So, what's this plan all about?
I'd like...
Yeah, fuck you, Michael. You don't have a say in this, you just come barging in. I'm supposed to talk with Judy and her friends, not your sorry ass that is asking for an explanation. If you're asking for an explanation, then knock next time. Dumbass girl.
To hear the answer to that too.
I modified the behavioral chip. It can equip any doll with a motor reflex system. In other words, make the doll move and fight like a Prem-tier solo.
Fascinating, isn't it? What one can learn while tuning fake orgasms for the Moxes.
Mind stepping outside? Can't smoke in here.
You'll air it out later.
See what I mean? Cold bitch. Yeah, that's what I'll describe her as. Maiko is just a cold bitch. She's very self-centered and she doesn't care what Offer tell her not to do. She's basically like a prick, like a self-centered prick.
Fine, I'll sit by the window.
Good. Finally you have some self-respect.
As if executing a well-trained series of movements. Already tested it out on Tom. Chip's impulses supplant any natural reflexes, so it'll make users feel like they're experiencing cyberpsychosis.
But it's basically the same as when we activate ourselves for a client.
So you basically say you want someone to go crazy, like the girl I just took care of for the NCPD before, that were already, no, not that one, the gig I did for Regina before. You want one of us to go into that kind of like crazy state. This sounds like a really, really obnoxious dumb plan. Wild kind of obnoxious, I mean. Like, what? This is something you might as well ask the Joker from the Batman series to do. Like that's basically his expertise. You know, doing wild, crazy acts. Why do one of us to do it? This plan seems far-fetched. I'm not really fond of this, but we'll see what it it concludes in becoming.
Tech that's all pros and no cons, I don't buy it. Side effects, spill them.
Combat mode auto-initiates when a threat is present, and there's no way to stop it.
Can't find a workaround.
And that's it.
I don't know. Only way to determine that would be through months of testing on a range of subjects.
There's an ethical side too. You could murder someone and not remember a thing.
Yeah, this is literally something Joker would come up with from Batman. Like they're literally asking someone to become Joker in terms of how insane can you get for this plan? Going up to the levels of like insanity that questions your own perceptions and you know, even even the way you like concrete C offers viewpoints, like question your own perceptions as well as concrete question of viewpoints. That's basically the state they want one of us to get in, like Ella becoming a Joker. This better be a good idea, man. Because it doesn't sound like a one bit from what I see so far.
Solo skills don't lie in just executing movements. There's split-second processes that happen. Logistics, decision-making, result of years of practice. Doubt your chip's capable of compensating for that.
You're probably right. But I don't see another way. Alternative's intensive training, but we don't have time for that.
Stupid plan, Judy. I don't approve of this.
How'd you ever come up with this?
Learned how the behavioral chip works at Clouds. Always seemed like they must be pretty easy to modify. I'm surprised I didn't get the idea the moment we walked into Maiko's office.
Count yourself lucky. What with all the cams and mics and Clouds? Tiger Claws would sooner dig those chips out of the dolls with screwdrivers than let an idea like this run its course.
For all the dumb things you do, Michael, at least you agree with me here. That's 1 point you get, but only 1 point.
All right. Gotta see it to believe it.
Finally, someone said it.
Tom? Pulled that sequence from a kung fu training virtue.
Wait, what the fuck? Dude, you scared the fuck out of me.
Gotta admit, not bad.
Yeah, for the Market Square in Kabuki. Before we start talking serious biz, gonna need to see serious action.
You just saw him.
I saw a bar trick. I want to see a fight. Got an expert in causing bodily harm among us. I want to see how Tommy handles him.
V? Just don't mess up my digs, okay? I like it here.
It's on now.
Okay, fine.
What the?
You there? Can you hear me?
Look at me go! You see that? Woo! Gotta do some cardio.
If you got something to say, just say it. Who, me? This is my impressed face.
I mean, can't really argue with Johnny. I just got my ass handed to me there. I couldn't do anything. It was like I was basically a target doll on a doll. What is the thing called again in WoW? Target dummy. I was literally a dummy, just standing there to show off something for the opponent. The opponent were doing. In this case, the opponent was Tom, and I was just a dummy to show off he could do that without any resistance from me. Is this a clown circus or something now?
V?
Nice work, Judy. Outdid yourself. If you were to sell that, you'd be the richest Judy in the NUSA.
Please. Plenty of killing machines in the world. I don't want to turn more people into them. After this, chips are getting micro-nuked.
Good, so basically you're saying this is gonna be a last time I'll ever experiment with this on like a living subject. Good idea, because your idea so far, Judy, when it comes to turning like other people into basically a psycho, i.e., you know, an actual maniac in terms of like crazy psycho stated sort of like insanity thinking maniac, it's not gonna be good for society overall in Night City. Rather, in fact, it's huge steps backwards for clever plan.
V?
This could definitely backfire. Also, that's also a possibility. That's not good either. So yeah, this is it's good as the last time she ever thinks of this. Because this I have too many bad things to say about this plan. I just want to see how it unfolds right now. That's all I'm going to say.
Happy now?
I'm rarely happy, but that was proof enough. Let's get to it then. You've got an elite force of 3 muscleheads and a techie. What now?
Guards and tiger claws in and around will overpower, take down, disarm, escort them out. Clouds will be ours. Bosses, we'll give an ultimatum. A cut of the proceeds in exchange for never showing their faces at the club again. And having no say in how the club's managed.
That's what I thought. A half-baked, insane plan. You can't see more than an inch ahead of you. Taking out the security there won't solve anything. Claws will just send more. Hiromi Sato's the man you gotta get to.
Hiromi Sato. Who's that?
Well, this is a very, very special situation. First, she seems like a cold, careless, just degenerate Michael in general. Now she's suddenly making a better plan out of like Judy's plan. I'm sorry, but why am I supposed to like her now? What the fuck, man? I don't like Michael. Now she's actually smart thinking rather than careless. Can you give me a break here?
That.
Cloud's real boss. He rarely shows, but you can't so much as sneeze without him finding out.
How the fuck can a careless bitch like you suddenly, stop being self-centered? That makes no sense.
Claws trust him, respect his opinion. He is one of them.
It's like Judy just literally did like a flip switch in Michael's mind. She basically said, I'm gonna stop being a crazy bitch now, as well as not caring about others' opinions. And now I'm suddenly gonna share in other opinions, but also basically show how a plan that isn't gonna work will actually work because I got a more creative thinking. Well then, why don't you stop being a careless bitch in the first place? Because you do care.
We can try to convince him, but it's doubtful. We stand a better chance by injecting him with a dose of fear.
Where do we find this Hiromi?
Michael, for me, is extremely misunderstood. I just don't understand her right now. Literally don't understand her. Like, enough. In terms of her behavior.
At his apartment. H8 Mega Tower. Topmost floor. It's a penthouse. Almost never steps outside its glass walls. But I'll figure out a way to get us inside.
Tom and Roxanne gonna come with?
No. Whole point's to strike both places at the same time. They'll take care of business at Clouds.
Two-pronged assault. Loving it.
Yeah, plan just might work. Maiko, I take it you're on board too.
Wouldn't be wasting my time here if I wasn't.
So how about it, V, Tom, Roxy? Made up your minds?
I need to think about it. Never wasted anyone before, you know.
I'm with it all the way.
V?
Don't tell me you're seriously considering this. Sticking our precious necks out for a bunch of whores?
Rather not have to flatline anyone.
What he said.
Hope is it won't be necessary.
Overpower Hiromi. Humiliate him. Should be enough. Bosses will put him out of the game.
Look, I'm gonna say no to this because they're, in short, the plan is basically they say killing will not be basically become a necessity here. But let's be honest, we've had many of those like things that was also asked for V by several other like characters that we did that we still basically work for, and then in the end I still had to kill. So this is gonna be killing no matter what they say, no matter what. People have to die. Judy cannot run around that one. She can't escape that fact. Even when she's trying to say, no one basically in short is gonna get hurt. In terms of, violently hurt. Wrong, Judy. This plan is gonna backfire. Even if I'll do it, someone will still get killed, therefore I'm saying no, even if I'm gonna do it.
No, not up for this. I got no skin in the game. I think you do fine without me.
Come on, V. No point even trying without you.
I'm sorry, Jude. I got other things in my mind.
Okay, don't make excuses.
This is not an excuse, this is a fact. Come on, Judy. Now you're just being arrogant. Arrogant. Like, stupid. Your plan is stupid. When it comes to...
That's all she wrote. Yeesh, why'd you even show? Of all the wasted evenings I've had in my life, this one comes in a solid third.
That's fucking ironic coming from a lady that just walked in from the door without even knocking. Yeah. You know what, Michael? I got nothing left to say to you. I am getting out, you're getting out of my face. This was a degrading exchange. That hurt my brain, man. Listening to that Michael's conversation exchange, joining in the exchange and then basically saying, "Hi, don't mind me, I'm just here. Even if I'm a careless person, I actually want to help now." Explain that better next time, dumbass cunt.